Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone, and welcome back again to my beautiful channel. I hope everybody's okay and doing great. And if you think that my videos or my channel is helping you out or you've learned a lot from that, please don't forget to like or comment on the video or subscribe to my channel so you could be updated to all my posts or things that I need to share for you to be able to learn here in United States of America. For today's video, we're going to talk about important things or things that you need to do, important things that you need to do upon arrival here in United States. So we're going to talk about things that you need to accomplish before you go to work. So I need to do this in order for you to help about. So upon arrival here in United States, so it's not like you were gonna work easily. You need to accomplish things before you could work. Okay, so for a couple of days you need to rest, roam around the city, or learn about the things or places so you enjoy first after you go to your war of work. So without further ado, let's going to discuss this matter. Okay, so you're arriving in the United States of America, and congratulations, welcome in the land of freedom. So first, okay, you need to apply for the Social Security number. The SSN Social Security number is important because that will distinguish your number as a worker or as a citizen here in the United States. So applying a Social Security number is easy, but you need to follow steps. So prior to that, I will talk about the Social Security. Remember, Social Security is included on the deductions that I've discussed before on your salary. So therefore, no work, no pay if you don't accomplish the Social Security number. So therefore, you have to apply for that. Now, how to apply for Social Security number? You could go online and search Social Security offices that is near to you. So you could call or make an appointment because due to pandemic, they limit their applications. So you have to call and make an appointment online or either call. So and then you could go to the nearest Social Security offices. So there are forms that you need to sign up. But what are the requirements? Requirements include the following. So you bring your passport, because the passport you have your visa, or what we call the form I-551. And then also you need the just in case, you also need your I-766, which is your work permit. So your employment authorization card. Okay. Then also you need your I-94. So compile it on your document. So the I-94 is the arrival departure record. So your I-94. So those are the things that you need to bring. So just in case you go to the office. Okay, so don't forget about that. So for instance, you fill it up and you accomplish it, and you wait for a couple of days, then it will email to you, they will mail that to you. Okay, including your ID, the employment authorization card. Okay, so and keep that in a very safe place, or you could memorize your number. Then next to that, after the Social Security, the next thing that you need to do is open the bank account. Now, Of course, you need the bank account, so your salary will be, will be direct deposit. So now, to open a bank account, before you go there, you need to have your social security number. Mostly, that you need a social security number, but there are other banks that don't require social security number, but mostly they are. So you could ask your employer if if what kind of bank do they require, or what bank account that they could suggest for you to open up. So ask guidance with your employer about it. Remember that. Then the next is, after you open the bank account, is apply for credit cards. Of course, it's my favorite too. But there are danger when you applying for credit cards here. I would have a separate video for maintaining a good score, excellent score, and how credit is important here in the United States. So stay tuned for that. I will upload it on my channel and watch for it. Okay, so it is important here in the United States to have your credit in good standing. So remember that. Okay, now let's talk about the application of the credit cards. How could I apply? So applying a credit card, you could do it online. So for me, I suggest that when you had your social security, you create an account on Credit Karma. Is online. You could download it on your phone. So you download the Credit Karma app. So by there are things that they will suggest you what credit card is good for you and everything. So you also gonna find there your credit score. So I will discuss that also on my videos, on the next videos I mean. Okay, so credit card is important because it will build your credit. So here in the United States, credit here, credit there, but you have to be careful of utilizing your credit card. So that's the next thing you should do, and remember that. Okay, then the next is number 4 is apply for identification card, or your identification card or your IDs. Okay, now for the IDs, you could choose, if you don't want to drive, you apply for the ID like the state ID. So you go on DMV, or the Department of Motor Vehicles that is nearest to you. So that's why you could search or Google it. If you want to drive, you need a car, of course, and you need your driver license. So you could apply for a driver license. So probably that's a little bit long, like if you adapt a little bit, you could do that. But just in case you don't want to drive yet, so you have to apply for state ID. Although your passport is enough, but you cannot bring that all the time. What if you lost it? So you could put it on your safe place for your passport. So that's why it's important you could apply for state ID or a driver license. So you could go on the DMV or Department of Motor Vehicle to do that. Remember that. Okay, then next is number 5 is apply for the phone. Okay, so you could apply for or you could buy a phone with its postpaid or prepaid. They're also prepaid here, but I don't much recommend that. So postpaid is still safer as compared with the prepaid call, because you need to buy a card and put it a load on your cell phone. But with the postpaid, you could apply for different phone company here. So you'd be able to go on a Verizon, Cricket. So just Google it and search it where you could apply, because you already had your social security and credit card. So you build a little bit of your credit, so you could go, because sometimes there are company that they ask for a credit score that is good before you could purchase a phone. Okay, so remember, you need your phone so they could contact you. Okay, then next is remember and know your address. Okay, so sometimes the address is long here and you forgot. So if you're good in memory, remember the address of your apartment and your workplace, and then the contact number. You could write it down or put it on a piece of paper or your notebooks or on your cell phone. So if in the long run you will remember that. So just in case there are emergency, at least you know where to go. So at least you know and remember your address. Okay, and then number 7 is American culture. Learn more about American culture because you're here. You're welcome. You're welcome here in freedom to do whatever things you do that against with the law. Okay, so I mean like American culture is totally unique as compared in the Philippines or to other country, but you have to learn like they are more straightforward. They are they always greet you, hi, hello, how are you, I'm doing great, and everything, something like that. And also learn their sport, or what can you share, think about going to a museum, park, malls, so something like that that you could do in order to learn a little bit more, because in the long run you will learn more and adapt more with their culture. It's not instantly you will learn, but I mean like in everyday life that you are going, you will adapt and learn a little bit of their culture. Okay, and lastly is, don't forget, I already told this, that keep all your documents in a safer place, like your passport, like your identification or something like that. Just bring your state ID or driver license on your. I have like a small wallet that I always bring, and I put there one credit card, one ID, so something like that. So the social security, you could put it on your wallet because they give you like 2 pieces of the social security number, but as long as you memorize that, so you're good to go. So I hope you learned from this thing. So if you do had some questions or clarifications or additional things that you wanted to comment, so don't be hesitant to do that. So please comment down below, and I hope you learn from this post, and mabuhay po tayong lahat, and God bless us all.